What up, everybody? Hi. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. What's good? What's up? What's goody? First off, I want to say before we get into what we're going to be talking about, I just want to say I'm so sorry for giving you guys this late. The reason why is because I worked yesterday and I was absolutely drained. So I told myself I could have, got, behind this camera, but I wanted to be fresh faced, have a clear mind, have a clear everything, and give you guys this information. So you guys will be watching this live, but this episode is actually recorded. Um, I am gonna be busy later on tonight, so I couldn't come to you guys live, but I am going to have this out for you guys. So shout out to you guys first and foremost. Don't you like the background? We got a green screen, y'all. Green screen, the webcam. We doing things. We doing things out here. No, but for real. So today, y'all already see the title, so y'all already know what we're talking about. Surviving the petties. So before we get into it, I just hold on one second. Let me we have a lot to talk about. I'm trying not to make this live stream, not technically a live stream, but I'm not gonna make this too long. But I do want to leave you guys with information. Um, with me, and another thing, with me taking this time to relax this and the third, I am not gonna be doing my hooping and hollering, my because I just don't have it in me. Especially with this case, I'm just at my wit's end. I'm just disgusted. I'm saddened because I look to this artist as like one of my faves. Not my top, and not somebody that I stand for, but I definitely appreciated the music. All the whole 9 yards. So hearing this story, getting into this story, and actually like doing the research about this story, I definitely got to the point where I'm just like I'm literally disappointed, and I'm just really disappointed. But first things first, y'all. I already know what it is. This is EDS Squad Talk Live, EDS Talk Live, EDS Squad Talk Live, or EDS Talk Live. Um, I took a break during the summer because, it's the summertime. Everybody's not going to be doing anything. So I wanted to take a break, and I will be officially back in October. This is a special episode, more so to get the kinks and do the green screen and see how that's looking and all that stuff. So this is more so like a test run, but with this test run, I do have some important information for you guys. I'm trying to pull up a picture so we can start this. But I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. No, I do not want that option. No, 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 no. Let's get out of here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So while I get the picture and everything set up, I should have got the picture first and foremost. But that's my fault. That's my fault. All right, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. All right, so this is what we're talking about today. We are talking about Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty. If you have been living under a rock, then if you haven't been living under a rock, then you already know what this whole situation entails. You know what the situation gives. You know. But for the people that don't really know what's going on, I will definitely be that person to give you the background. So first things first, I just want to say, if you have any feelings towards this celebrity, and when I mean feelings, I mean blind loyalty, blind. If you are not a human being and a mature adult who has morals and values, and also uh, hold people accountable, no matter the status, no matter how much records they sell, how much money they have, I'm talking to you. For all of those people that are brainwashed, that are stands, that just cannot hold your faith accountable, get off my live stream. And if you do stay, and if you do the bullshit, you will be found out and you will be deleted. I'm not going back and forth with anybody. This is not a discussion. This is, and when I mean this is not a discussion, it's not a discussion where I'm gonna go back and forth about dumb shit. I'm just not going to do it. This case is very serious. It's real, and I'm not about to play these whole stroll games with no fans, no stands. I'm just not going to do that. So I just wanted to make that clear first before we get into this. So let's get into it. So this all started when Nicki Minaj, revealed that Kenneth Petty was, I believe, her fiance or dating. They were together. Let's just put it that way. And the Barbs, like I can't go around it. The Barbs went out and researched this man from top to bottom, left to right, up and down. Just do what they do best. And they found out that this man uh, went to jail for a litany of charges, but the more serious one was attempted rape and manslaughter, and he is a registered sex offender. Um, I remember when I came out, it was like this big thing. Um, so much so, people started commenting on her social media platforms, and she started, hiding the comments, taking the comments down. And it was just, I just remember when we all found out this information, it was this big to do, this big, craziness. And Nikki went to Queen Radio. I'm gonna I am going to let you guys hear the clip. She went to Queen Radio and she discussed her husband's situation. I'm gonna let you guys listen to it and then I'll give my commentary on the clip. Let me pull it up for you guys.
things up, as well as something that he was wrongfully accused of doing when he was 15 years old. Well, because he didn't have $7,000 to get himself bailed out. Because when you in the hood at 15, you don't have that kind of money, neither does your family. And when the alleged accuser wrote a letter to the judge asking to recant these statements, she was told that she would go to jail for 90 days, allegedly, if she recants the statement. But white is right. But I didn't know that in our society, you have to be plagued by your past. You feel the need to bring these things up, as well as something that he was wrongfully accused of doing when he was 15 years old.
So that was a clip from Queen Radio. All right, so I remember before, I start debunking, I remember listening to this and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, so this is what's going on. I'm taking her at her word. I mean, I wasn't the only one. The fans, celebrities, everybody that listened to that episode took her for her word, for the most part. And so I was like, okay. So when I heard the white is right, it clicked like, okay, so maybe he, dated, a white woman, a white girl, and, they, slept together and, stuff that, y'all know the stereotype. I'm not going to go into it. Y'all know the stereotype. Y'all know where I'm getting at and where she was getting at with it. Fast forward to 2021 and what we know now. That whole statement was a lie. First off, the girl's not white. Like, so I don't know why she lied for. I don't know if she didn't know at the time. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if she didn't know at the time that this lady was not white, was white. Like, I just don't know. He could have been telling her anything. So fast forward to today. This man is supposed to register as a sex offender wherever he goes. If he moves, he has to register in that area that he's a sex offender. That's just how it is. I'm not gonna go into the case. That's how it was. Once he got the case, once he got sentenced, that's what he was supposed to do for the rest of his life, is register as a sex offender. So I have nothing when it comes to that. So he did not register. And I'm pretty sure he didn't register because once you register, everything starts, like, your whole life is open book. Like, Nikki's, their house would have been, known to everybody because it's public record. Like, it just would have been, in a celebrity's eyes, it would have been a nightmare. So, with that being said, they didn't want that to go down. They didn't want that to happen. Not only that, he has to be monitored of where he goes, and he's quote unquote her manager. So he would have to go anywhere she would go, and he can't do that. He couldn't. He had to get permission to be at the birth. Like, it's that serious with these charges. So instead of just you picked a convicted rapist and like a sex offender. You picked that. You picked it. So you have to live with it. And see, that's the thing. You picked it and you didn't want to live with it. You think that you're above the law. Even to this day, you still think you are. And he didn't register, and it caught up to him. So much so, like, he has to go back to court. And he has to go back to court at the beginning of next year. And instead of doing the right thing, y'all have to harass this woman who, let's keep it a buck. This situation happened because that's another thing that, the Barbs and all of these blogs and content creators that are team Nikki keep saying, is she keep changing her statement. I have seen multiple interviews from YouTube, different YouTubers, to the real interview, and she said the same exact thing. It happened. And instead of living with it, like I said, you want to go harass this woman. You want to stick the box, like, because you went back to Queen Radio and ate it in a bed and added more. So much so, you gaslit the Barbs to start attacking this girl. Start attacking her, sending her death threats, doxing her address, just doxing, just releasing everything. And you couldn't stop there. You kept harassing this woman, getting her to recant her statement. She tells you no. So you go through her family. Her family goes to her and she still says no. You offer her money. You offer to fly out her family. She still says no. You had a conversation with her on the phone. And she still said no. Not only did she say no, she tells you that this happened. And instead of, because you love using the black woman, I'm a black woman, you use it when you need to, when it's convenient for you. Because if you really cared about being a black woman, you would not be trying to snuff out this woman's story so you can live the good life with the convicted rapist and sex offender. Yeah, I'm about to play you guys a snippet of the interview that Jennifer had with the Real. All of this goes. I can't play a whole bunch because the video gets taken down. It's just really sad. It's really sad. Let's just get into it.
And I don't want to be afraid anymore. So the only way not to be afraid is to continue to speak up.
Now, Jennifer, I'm going to read because I don't want to make a mistake because this is an important story. Though Kenneth Petty first denied the rape charges, he was charged with first-degree rape, subsequently pleaded guilty to attempted rape, and spent over 4 years in prison, according to the inmate records. Did you feel that justice was served?
I don't think I thought about justice per se because I was still blaming myself.
Okay.
I thought it was something that I did or didn't do. So I don't think I thought about if I got justice. I just knew he did, and I don't want to be.
So that was Jennifer on the Real. I saw the whole interview, and like I already believed her. Like I told you guys earlier, I believed her when she told the story on the various YouTube platforms she was on. But seeing the fear, the hurt, the pain, just imagine you were you were assaulted, and your assailant 20 years later marries a high profile celebrity. You have to know eventually this is gonna they're gonna start digging and stuff. And even though they digged, they still couldn't figure out who the woman was at first. That's until, Barb started doing, deep dive research, and they found the lady, and she had to come out and say what was going on. And not only that, she had to say what was going on because later in that interview, she said that they put money on her head. Once she kept saying no, kept saying no, kept saying no, one of the guys hit her back up that was harassing her and said, "You should have took that money because we're gonna use that money to put on your head." It's just like that interview was really hard to watch. I it's just the fear of not knowing who. Like it's if you are one of those people that just cannot fathom or can't just fathom that your favorite artist is doing this, just look into this girl's eyes. Look at her. What burns me up is that after this interview dropped, the Barb's blogs and content creators that are Team Nikki started victim blaming this girl. Oh, why is it now? Is it coming out 20 years later? Why is this now a story? This happened 20 years ago. Then you had Woody Woodpecker, aka Tasha K, go in all of these comments gaslighting and literally lying about this woman, excuse me. And my thing is this, and this is for Tasha Cat. How are you so Team Nikki when just a while ago you was shitting on her for being with this man? I have the receipts. Shout out, shout out to the neighbor. Excuse me, I think it's Hollywood Unlocked. Shout out to y'all.
Manifestation is here, okay? Nikki ain't got no Grammys, but she got a rapist who can't pay now motherfucking bill in that house. And y'all Nikki fans.
Let me play that again.
Manifestation is here, okay? Nikki ain't got no Grammys, but she got a rapist who can't pay now motherfucking bill in that house. And y'all Nikki fans.
So what? How did it go from that all the way to, oh, she's lying. Oh, she's not making eye contact, so she has to be lying. This is old news. Why are we bringing this up? Tasha, I just want to let you know that no matter how far up Nikki's ass you want to be, she will never fuck with you like that. You're a blogger. You can turn on her in an instant. She will never put trust in you. Yeah, she'll have you do her dirty work for here and there, and that type of thing. But in the grand scheme of things, she will never fuck with you like that. So all of this caping, all of this gaslighting, it's literally on deaf ears. And to bring it home and to end this whole thing with Tasha K, you really need to not be focusing on this case and focus on the two cases that are coming up for you. The Cardi B case, which we know you will lose because you were very disrespectful and said a lot of fucked up shit about Cardi. So you will lose that case. We already know. And you have this federal case with the feds. You really need to focus on that. All of this celebrity gossip, I mean, you probably need to do that to pay off your lawyer bills and fees. So, you know what? Scratch that. Girl, we know why you really doing it. You need the bread. So I'll give you that because you're going to need as much bread because Cardi's suing you for not. And then this federal case. So, girl, your lawyers is working overtime. So, girl, at this point, continue on. But guys that are listening, Tasha K is lying about this situation. She has no information. This lady has not lied. This lady has not changed her story not once. No matter what Tasha K comes up with, it's going to be a half-ass lie. She stays lying, and that's just her brand, is to lie. But continuing on with the victim blaming, I just want to understand why y'all pick and choose who is a victim and who is not. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I really don't. I truly don't. I have some hold on 1 second, y'all. I have some receipts. I'm not gonna get into that. So y'all probably are asking me, what am I looking at? So the Barbs are in Jennifer's inbox, harassing her, sending her death threats, and all. And I'm going to get to a picture where Nikki is actually liking these comments and following the Barbs that are attacking Jennifer. And this is currently. This is not in the beginning. This is now. Like at this moment in time. So I'm going to read this. I'm going to read this. And the reason why I'm reading it is because I really want you guys to understand how sick, how mentally disturbed her fans are. It will never in this lifetime for me be this serious to the point where I am attacking, threatening somebody that I don't know for somebody that I will never know. It doesn't make sense. It's mental. And we really need to start treating stan culture as, there's healthy standing, and then there's a lot of unhealthy standing. And with this fan group, is a lot of unhealthiness. So let's get into it. So she wrote, "You are effing sick. Me and 10K other people just watched Black Sea Blog's video, and the receipts are there, honey. You're talking to your cousins. We about to eat, and even that phone call I did with Jason Lee. It's all a matter of time before you get exposed. Nothing regarding the U.S. Marshals was mentioned in your interview, and you're basically just contradicting yourself at this point. Nikki is not dumb and works with the Kardashian lawyers. Like that's gonna do anything. You are sick. You realize Ken has moved on and is actually making a bag for himself." Oh, y'all make me laugh. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Making a bag for himself, and now you just want a piece of it too. Even your friend Black, why isn't he on the lawsuit? The guy is playing you. Watch and see. Clout chaser, you will not get away with it. Don't go against Nikki. Impossible. I'm gonna read the rest in a second, but I just want to talk about this piece right here. These are how sick and obsessed these fans are. They will never meet Nikki, and even if they were to meet her, they will never get to know her. So it's sick. And even if they got to know her, you're holding her accountable for harassing a woman who was assaulted by her husband. Make it make sense. Let me continue on. So Jennifer replied and with the, emojis, and they wrote back, "I hope you die, bitch. Clout chaser, leave Nikki alone." And she wrote back, "That's an awful thing to say to someone you don't know. I'm going to pray for you. And FYI, I'm not bothering anyone, just speaking facts." And then the fan wrote back, "You're mad he's married to a millionaire. Now you want money. You're a clown ass. Will be exposed. Don't come for my queen and lying on her name." Let me just debunk this before we continue on. Jennifer, if Jennifer truly wanted money, she would have took Nikki's offer in the beginning. The reason why she's suing her now and suing her for money now is to prove a point. You don't get to harass, you don't get to dox, you don't get to have your fans stick your fans on people. You don't get to get goons to harass. You don't get to do that and think you're going to get away with it. That's why Jennifer is suing. And that's what I need you guys to understand. It's nothing more and nothing less. And what money does Ken have? Can he have? Please let me know. Let me know, and then I can shut the fuck up about that situation. What money? Because last time I checked, Nikki is the breadwinner. Nikki is the one that sold all of these records. Nikki is the one that, come on. I'm going to pull up another one for you guys. I'm going to pull up the one where it's Nikki liking, comments that are negatively talking about Jennifer. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm gonna do that one. Okay. So let me do this one first. Let me do that one first, and then I'll do. All right. Actually, let me show you that last because y'all won't get the context of that picture without me showing the first one. It's really sad that she's going out like this for a man that couldn't even touch her shoes. And I say it all the time, and I'm going to continue to say it. Like, I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I just probably won't. Maybe it's not for me to get. And with that, okay. So Nikki was going on a like spree. This is as of yesterday. She was going on a Twitter like spree, liking fans' tweets defending her after the lawsuit Jennifer Huff has against her and her sex offender husband Kenneth Petty. I'm gonna read some of the tweets for you. All right. So one of them says, "Ain't a bitch alive that can turn me against Nicki Minaj. I support her." And see, before I continue on, I'm not doing this for y'all to hate Nicki, for y'all to drag her from Kingdom Come. I just want y'all to understand that y'all faith is not perfect. And a lot of your faiths are not perfect. They're human beings and they do fucked up shit just like the rest of us. And I just need y'all to hold these people accountable like you will hold your mothers, your cousins, and innocent bystanders on the street. I need you to start holding people accountable. So let me put that back up. So another tweet says, "I ain't got to talk. The Lord defends me. I watched them all for going against me. Because me on my angel shot the devil up. When you was trying to pull me down, I leveled up. I leveled up twice. I leveled up 3 times." If you don't know, that is a verse from one of her songs. And somebody wrote, "Y'all can never make me hate Nicki Minaj." Well, that person that wrote that tweet got a follow from Nicki. And she's excited. "Oh my gosh, Nicki followed me. I'm so excited. This is the moment I've been waiting for." Parents, I'm gonna need y'all to be in y'all children's lives because I feel like I would, and this is personally for me, I feel like I would fail as a parent if my child feels like the best moment in their lives as a celebrity following their profile on a social media platform. We have to be in our children's lives and we have to show them examples in their face and not have these celebrities out here influencing them. All right, so one of the fans actually doxed Jennifer, and I'm about to show you the tweet. All of the information is covered up because we're not doxing her on this channel. And this is just to show, and I'm showing you these receipts to show you the lengths that the Barbs have been going to harassing this woman. It's sad. It's sick. It's literally sick. It makes me sick to my stomach. So you see the emoji, Nicki Minaj. So one of her fans, Jennifer Huff's number, her address, her email address, her work address, and the end, telling people to spread. Shout out to Nosy Hole Live Blogs. That's my girl. She has been amazing in this coverage of Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty. But y'all see it. There it is right there. And this is not the first time the Barbs have done it. They have done it to different celebs that, quote unquote, came against Nicki. They dox. They love doxing. The funny thing about it and the good thing about it is that Nosy Ho Live Blogs is really cool and close with Jennifer. And She's seen all of these things. Jennifer has seen all of these things. And guess what Jennifer has done? She has sent all of these tweets, DMs, all of it. Sent it to her lawyer. And I just want to say something to the Nikki fans. I don't think y'all know, but Nikki and Kenneth are being investigated by the U.S. Marshals and the District Attorney. So it will behoove y'all, but y'all already are doing it. So y'all are literally aiding and abetting this case to go in Jennifer's favor. But I just want to let y'all know that the more doxing, the more hate, the more death threats and threatening that y'all are doing to this woman, she is documenting it, saving it, giving it to her lawyer so that can be used in this case. Nikki, you liking those tweets? You liking all? They are collecting this information. They're sending it to her lawyer, and they're using it in this case. So it will behoove you to just get the fuck off the internet. And that's what I don't get with her lawyers, because the first thing I would have told her as a client is to get the fuck off of Instagram, get the fuck off of Twitter. Get off. Do not get on. Period. Do not interact with your fan base. Do not interact with anybody. But again, she's still, online posting pictures, pretending and acting like she's unbothered. Girl, you is bothered. You is bothered boots. Because if you were not bothered, you wouldn't be liking all of these tweets. You wouldn't be following Barbs that is dragging this woman. You wouldn't be having your Barbs out here doxing and doing all of these things. You wouldn't be doing that if you were not pressed. You wouldn't be posting pictures of you and your family when shit is getting leaked about this case. You are pressed. And rightfully so. You need to be pressed. Because guess what? You don't get to do this shit anymore. 2021 has really revealed a lot of these celebrities for the people that they truly are. And we have to believe it when we see it. We have to believe it when we see it. I want to show y'all another clip of Tasha K, and then I'm done with Woody Woodpecker. But I'm showing y'all all of these clips and all of these pictures and all of this stuff to really show y'all how sick these people are.
So listen. So yes, this is important. This is not about bad publicity or good publicity. This has to do with Nicki Minaj's reputation. And if you have a reputation linked to pedophiles, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you at all.
Let me play that one more time for the people out in the back.
So listen. So yes, this is important. This is not about bad publicity or good publicity. This has to do with Nicki Minaj's reputation. And if you have a reputation linked to pedophiles, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you at all.
But you fucking with her. You fucking with her. You got her to follow you for doing, her dirty work. It's just like, y'all are so wishy-washy, it's sad. The blogs, I really don't have nothing for y'all. Y'all have always shown that y'all are trash. And y'all know what the blogs I'm talking about, especially. Y'all know. I don't need to really name drop, y'all know. Y'all have always been trash. Y'all have always aided and abetted issues and problems that our community has. So it wouldn't surprise me that y'all have not been covering this topic the way y'all would cover it if it was another celebrity. Or when y'all do cover it, y'all make sure to be Team Nikki and fuck the victim. I'm wrapping this up. Like I said, I'm not going to be on here too long. I just wanted to talk about this situation. I just want to say this. Karma is a bitch. It's a bitch. And y'all know. Everybody knows about karma. And it this is her karma. This is her karma. And I can't feel bad. I cannot feel bad. I can't feel bad for two reasons. The first reason is because you walked into this situation knowing this man's history. You knew that he was a sex offender. You knew that he was a convicted R word. I gotta stop saying that because I do not want this video getting taken down on YouTube. You knew that. And you married him and had a kid. So I can't. Number two, you know all of this information by now. You know what really happened because this woman has told this story multiple times on YouTube and other various platforms that I'm pretty sure you have seen. And you continue to harass, threaten, and dox this woman. So again, I don't feel sorry for you. For whatever comes up next, I don't feel bad. And this goes out to people that are Team Nikki that don't want to. I'm not telling y'all to say fuck her and not stream her music and just erase her from your. I'm not asking y'all to do that. I'm asking y'all to hold her accountable. She's not God. She's not anything of the sort. I stand down Beyonce. Like, y'all know me. Anybody that knows me knows I stand Beyonce down. But if Beyonce was to, if I found out that allegedly Beyonce was doing these things, I will be getting up here and doing the same thing. We have to hold people accountable. We have to. But it just seems like this lady is content and happy in what she has done. She is going to ride this situation till the wheels fall off. And I just hope that her legacy, her brand, her all of this is worth it. I hope all of this is worth it in the end. Because personally, for me, I can never be a multimillionaire with so much access to men of standard and men of good caliber. I would never stoop so low to date someone who is trash, been trash, and is not trying to rectify them in the future to be trash. It's just like you don't care. Y'all don't care. You keep bringing him around. You're bringing him in a situation that he should not be in because it's like, damn, y'all, who the fuck are y'all going to say I'm Nicki Minaj? But Nicki Minaj, you are human. And just like every other human in this world, karma is a bitch. And it is going to circle back around. And I pray and hope you understand that this had nothing to do with a hate train. This has nothing to do with people not like you did this. You did it. You were proud of it. You're still proud of it. So just ride it till the wheels fall off. I'm Team Jennifer. I will always be Team Jennifer. Yeah. I'm gonna let y'all go. Stay tuned, y'all. EDS Talk Live will be back in October. Which probably the middle of October, y'all. Not like the first week. In the middle. Like I said, I'm still configuring this thing, so bear with me and all of that good jazz. I love all of you guys. I live for each and every last one of you guys, and we have to do better. We really do. Peace, y'all.